Good afternoon, friends, and welcome again to another session of Parijat Sir classes. Today we are going to deal a topic of class 11, which is a very important topic for the class 11, which is straight lines. As you can see, today we will be dealing with maths class 11. Class 11 maths, we will be doing straight lines chapter. This is the part 1. This is the part 1 of the straight lines, and it will be other parts also will be continuing with this. So I will be dealing each and every part in detail. So I would request you, please keep following the Parijat Sir classes and like, share and subscribe. Please do the channels like, share and subscribe, and continue following Parijat Sir classes to get a complete concept of each and every topic of maths as well as physics. So let's get started with straight lines. Okay. So initially, as you can see here, first we will be dealing with some important topics of straight lines. Okay, so how does a straight line equation look? How does a straight lines equation will look? It will look like ax plus by plus c equal to 0. A and b and c are some integer or fractions number. A, b, c are any number which are belonging to the integers. Okay, ABC will be any number. Second, we will be dealing how to find the slope, which is called as M. How to find the slope of a line. How to find the slope of a line if you are being given the inclination of the line. See, this is the line which is facing the positive x-axis, making angle theta. So slope will be m equal to tan theta. Please remember, this theta has to be on the positive side of the x-axis. If the theta is on the negative side of the x-axis, you have to write m equal to tan 180 minus theta. You have to write tan 180 minus theta. This is how you will find the slope. Third, if you want to find the slope of a line, which is passing through two different coordinates, then this is the equation. The two different coordinates are this and this. So how to find the slope of a line? It is m equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Okay. Next, if there are two lines which are making an angle theta 1 and theta 2, and they are inclined at an angle theta, so what is the slope? What is the angle between the two lines? The angle between the two lines. This is how you have to find. M1, how will you find? Will be tan theta 1. And M2 will be tan theta 2. This is how you find M1 and M2, and then put it in this formula. You will get the angle between two intersecting lines, that is theta. Next is if two lines are parallel. If the two lines are parallel, then the slope of the two lines should be equal. The slope of the two lines will be equal. And if two lines are perpendicular, then the product of the slope is -1. These you have to remember. Next is equation of a line which is parallel to the x-axis should always be written as y equal to plus minus a, and equation of a line parallel to the y-axis should be x equal to plus minus a. That means I want to tell you, suppose this is the coordinate system, y-axis, x-axis. if I want to find out the equation of this line which is parallel to the x-axis at a distance of a or minus a, parallel to the x-axis, this is the equation, and if it is parallel to the y-axis at a distance of a or minus a, then this is the equation of the line parallel to the y-axis. So considering these facts, let us see few more things. Now from this part we will be dealing it in the second part. From this we will be dealing in the part 2. So first of all, let us concentrate on how to find the solve the sums using the concept number 1. Okay, so let's start the sums. So okay, so find the angle between the lines joining the points this and this. So these are the 2 points. What is the angle between the 2 lines? So first of all, the line between, suppose there are one line is between A and B, point A, point B. So first find the slope m1. This is how you find the slope m1. Then line CD, C coordinate given, D coordinate given. So find the slope m2. Find the slope m2. Now I want to find the angle theta between the lines. So as I told you, this is the formula of the angle between the 2 lines. Putting the values of m1 and m2, we solve and we get the angle theta between the 2 lines. Clear? Next, what is the value of y so that the line through these 2 points, A and B are 2 points, the line is passing through this, is parallel to the line through these 2 points. That means line between these 2 points and the line between these 2 points are parallel. Okay, so I told you if the lines are parallel, the 2 slopes should be equal. So first let us find the slope of the first line, y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Similarly find the, so this is the slope m1. Find the slope m2 between the coordinates C and D. So as we know that the lines are parallel, so m1 should be equal to m2. From there find out the y. m1 should be equal to m2. So find the value of y. Clear? So we are using this concept that if the 2 lines are parallel, the slopes will be equal. Next, okay, without using Pythagoras theorem, prove that this and this are the vertices of a right angled triangle. Okay, so I have to show that these 3 coordinates make a right angled triangle. Okay, so first let us find the slope between A and B. So slope of AB, slope of BC and slope of AC is coming this. Now we can see that the product of the slope between these 2 is giving us -1, and whenever the product of 2 slopes come -1, that means the 2 lines are perpendicular. So I can tell AB is perpendicular to AC. That means there is a right angled at A. So it is proved that it is a right angled triangle. Clear? It is proved that it is a right angled triangle. Next, prove that this coordinate, this coordinate, this coordinate and this coordinate are the angular points of a square. They make a square. So first of all, Let us see the figure. This is a square. Let us give the coordinates. Now slope of line AB, which is M1, slope of the line AB, M1, so M1 is how much? Half. M2 is how much? -2. M3 is how much? Half. You can see M1 is the slope of AB, M2 is the slope of BC, M3 is the slope of CD, and M4 is the slope of AD. So similarly M4 we found out as -2. These are the slopes. Now you can see that if I do M1 into M2, if I do M1 into M2, I'm getting -1. So M1 means AB and BC are perpendicular. Similarly, if I do M2 into M3, I'm getting -1. That means BC is perpendicular to CD. If I do M3 into M4, I will get -1. So CD is perpendicular to AD. And if I do M4 into M1, I will get AD perpendicular to AB. So we can see also that M1 is equal to M3. Now if M1 and M3 are equal, so I can tell these are parallel lines, and already I proved that these are perpendicular 90 degree. These are perpendicular 90 degree, and already I proved that here M2 and M4 are also coming equal. That means AD and BC are also parallel. So see, opposite sides are parallel, opposite sides parallel, all angles 90 degree. So this is the property of a square. That means ABCD is a square. This is the property of a square. So ABCD is a square. Next, if the angle between the lines, there are two lines, the angle between them is this, and the slope of one line is this, find the slope of the other. For example, I know M2, so I don't know M1. So the angle between the two lines, this is the formula, we know that. How to find the angle between two lines? So here theta is given as pi/4, so tan pi/4 is M1 minus M2 by 1 plus M1 M2. Putting the values, we find out M1 is coming either 3 or -1/3. Okay, so because there is a plus and minus sign, so using these two we can find out M1 is coming either 3 or M1 is coming either -1/3. Next, prove that the line joining the midpoints of the sides of a triangle is parallel to the third. That means they are telling, prove that if I join the midpoints of the side of a triangle, then it is parallel to the third side. This is what I have to prove. So imagine that this is the position vector A. This is a vector, this is the position of the A, and this is the position of the C vector, and this is the position of the B vector. So what will be the position of the, this is midpoint, so 1:1 ratio it is divided. Okay, 1:1 ratio it is divided. So from here what we can see that DE is what? OE minus OD. DE is OE minus OD. So this is OE. DE is OE minus OD. So see, OE it is the midpoint of B and C. So I can write B plus C/2. OD, that means the point D, is the midpoint of A and B. So A plus B/2. Now what is DE? DE will be OE minus OD. And on solving, I am getting C minus A/2. Now what is AC? AC is also C minus A. That means I can tell that AC is twice of DE. I can tell that. Or DE is half of AC. Now if DE and AC, DE is half times of AC and in the same direction, that means it is proved DE is a multiple of AC. DE is a multiple of AC, so DE will be parallel to AC. Please remember this. If a vector is multiple of another vector, that means the vectors are parallel. The vectors are parallel. Please keep this in mind. If a vector is parallel to another vector, the vectors are parallel. Okay, so we have proved that DE is parallel to the third side. Next, if the points this and this and this are collinear, using the slope concept, prove this. Now collinear means they are in the same straight line. So this is that point, this is that point A comma 0, this is that point 0 comma B, and this is that point X comma Y. Collinear means they are in the same straight line. So if you are in the same straight line, that means the slope of AB, which is this y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, and the slope of BC, which is this, they should be same because they lie on the same straight line. That means this slope and this slope are same. So cross multiplication and dividing by AB on both sides, we get this relation which is proved. We get this relation which is proved. So if you are collinear, that means on the same line, please make sure that your slopes will be equal. If you are collinear, your slope of any 2 points will be equal. Slope of any 2 points should be equal. Next, prove that the diagonals of the rhombus are at right angles. So watch here. This is a rhombus at whose one end is fixed at O, that means 0 comma 0, and let the length of one side of the rhombus be A. So this is A. So this coordinate should be A comma 0. Okay. So this length is also A. OC is also A. Now let the perpendicular distance of C be B. So what is the coordinate of C? The coordinate of C will be this, and the coordinate of B will be this. Let this be C. Let this part be C. So and this part be B. This is B. That means the coordinate of C will be C comma B. Now if this is C, this is also C, because inclination is same. This inclination and this inclination is same, so this is also C. Okay, so the total length from here to here, it will be what? A plus C. That means the x coordinate is A plus C and y coordinate is B. So we got all the 4 coordinates. Now the slope of OB, which is the diagonal, this is the diagonal, is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, which is coming this, that will be m1. Similarly, slope of the other diagonal AC is this, which is this m2. Now if I do product of the two slopes, as you can see here, product of the two slopes. Okay, so here please watch one thing. A square is actually what? B square plus C square. Okay, so instead of A square minus C, so A square minus C square should be what? B square. That means here we put B square. and this is giving us -1. That means the product of the diagonal is slope. Product of the slopes of the diagonals is coming -1. That means they are perpendicular. Product of the slopes came -1. That means they are perpendicular. Let's see. Find the equation of a straight line which cuts an intercept of 5 units on the negative y-axis and makes an angle 120 degree with the x. So see, the line is making negative intercept. On the negative side it is coming 5. That means this is -5. That means this point P should be 0, -5, and it is making 120 degree with the positive x-axis. So instantly we can tell the slope of this line will be tan 120, which is -√3. Okay. Now for the equation of a line, please remember here, if you want to find equation of a line, what do you need? You need a coordinate. You need a coordinate and you need a slope. So for the line AB, see, P is a coordinate and the slope we found. So equation of any straight line, how to find equation of any straight line? Please note this. This is the formula for equation for any straight line. Y minus y1 is m into x minus x1. So this is my x1 and this is my y1 and this is my slope. So putting the values, we get this is the equation of the straight line. Similarly, find the equation of a straight line cutting off an intercept -1 from the y-axis. So see, you can see this is that -1 from the y-axis. That means this coordinate will be 0, -1 and equally inclined to the axis. That means these angles are equal. These angles are equal. Okay. So if these angles are equal, please note one thing. That means this is an isosceles triangle and it has to be a 45 and 45. These angles will come 45 and 45. Okay. So please watch here one thing. That means if this is 45, this is 45 and this becomes 135. So slope of the line AB M1 will be tan 135, which is -1, and slope of the line CD will be tan 45, which is 1. Clear? Now equation of AB. So for AB I need a coordinate. So what is the coordinate AB passes through? AB passes through 0. AB is passing through 0, -1. And the slope of AB I know, -1. So y minus y1, y minus y1 is m into x minus x1. We get the equation. Similarly for CD, it is passing through 0, -1 and slope is 1. So y minus y1 is m into x minus x1. So we get the equation of the line CD. This is how we will be solving this sum. Next, let us see the next sum, friends. Find the equation of a straight line has a y-intercept 4, that means +4, and is perpendicular to the line joining the points this. Okay, so first of all, line has y-intercept 4. That means this is the point where the line is crossing the y-axis. Okay, this is the line. So y-intercept is plus 4. So that means it will look like this. So this is that point 0, 4. And the line is perpendicular. The line is perpendicular to the line joining the points A and B. So what is the slope of AB? y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, we get 5 by 2. Now my line is perpendicular to AB, so I will use m1 minus m2. m1 m2 should be minus 1. That means 5 by 2 into m2 is minus 1. That means my m2 will be minus 2 by 5. So the slope of my line is minus 2 by 5 and it passes through the coordinate 0, 4. So y minus y1 is m into x minus x1. Your y is 4. Your slope is minus 2 by 5. Your x1 is 0. Solving it, we get this is the equation of the straight line. Clear? This is the equation of the straight line. So let's see the next question, friends. Find the equation of the line passing through the perpendicular bisector of the line joining the point. So there is a line joining the points A and B, and you have to find the equation of this line who is perpendicularly bisecting it. Who is perpendicularly bisecting it. So P is the midpoint. So the coordinate of P will be x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2. So this is the coordinate of P and my line should pass through P. Okay, my CD line should pass through P. So I got the coordinate. Now what is the slope of AB? y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, and we got this. Now CD is perpendicular to AB. So we know m1 m2 equal to minus 1. Putting the m1, we get m2. This is the slope of the line CD. Now we know slope, we know coordinate, so we can easily find the equation. So the equation of CD will be y minus y1 is m into x minus x1. Okay, so putting the value of y1, x1 and slope, we calculate and we get the equation of the line CD. Equation of the line CD. Next, friends, let's see the next question. The perpendicular from the origin to a line. This is the perpendicular from the origin, as you can see. It meets the line at the point minus 2, 9. It meets here. Find the equation of the line. So first of all, we have to find the equation of this line. For this we need a coordinate, and here is that coordinate P. And we need a slope. So we need a slope and we need a coordinate. So coordinate is minus 2, 9 and slope I will find. First of all, let us find the slope of OP. y2 minus y1 by x2 minus. Now OP is perpendicular to AB. So m1 m2 minus 1, we can calculate the slope of AB. So this is the slope of AB line. And now for AB, I know the slope, I know the coordinate through which it passes. So this is my coordinate y1, x1 and slope, and putting it and calculating it, we get the equation. Okay, so my x1 was minus 2 and y1 was 9 and slope was 2 by 9. So we can calculate the equation of the straight line AB. Okay, so next let us see this question. two lines passing through the point 2 comma 3. So here is the point 2 comma 3. There are two lines passing, intersecting at an angle 60 degree. Okay, so this is the angle 60 degree. If the slope of one line, so the slope of this line is given to us, find the equation of this line. Okay, so first of all, let us find the slope of the second line using this formula. If the two lines make an angle theta, this is the formula. Okay, so here theta is given 60 degree. M1 I know, M2 I don't know. From there I calculate M2 as either this or this, because we have to take a plus or a minus sign. We have to take a plus or a minus sign and we get slopes. Now using the point equation of the CD will be, if I use the coordinate 2 comma minus 3, my coordinate is what? 2 and 3. So this is my y1, this is my x1, and this is my slope. Okay, and so this is the equation of the line CD. Similarly, this is my y1, this is my x1, and now this is the slope. Using the plus part, we get the equation of the line CD. Let's see, friends, next question. The question says, one side of a square makes an angle alpha. So see, this side of a square is making an angle alpha with the positive x-axis, and one vertex of the square is at the origin. So this vertex is at the origin. Clear? Prove that the equation of the diagonals are this and this, where A is the length of the square. Okay, the side of the square is given as A. First of all, please watch here, this length is A. So what is this perpendicular distance? It will be A sine alpha. Okay, this perpendicular distance. And what will be the base? It will be A cos alpha. So what is the coordinate of A? This is the coordinate of A. As you can see, this is the coordinate of A. Clear? Now watch here one thing. If this is the coordinate of A, now we know that a diagonal bisects the angle. If this is 90 degree, so this is 45 and 45. So this part should be pi by 4. Clear? So what is the slope? Please watch here. AC is perpendicular to OB. Okay, so from here, as you can see, OB is making what angle with the positive x-axis? Pi by 4 plus alpha. So its slope should be this, because we know slope is m equal to tan theta. So what is the slope of the line OB? It will be tan pi by 4 plus alpha. So slope of the line OB is this tan pi by 4 plus alpha, and it passes through 0 comma 0. It passes through 0 comma 0. So what is the equation? Y minus y1 is m x minus x1. So this is what we get. Now break the tan alpha. So this, if you break tan alpha, sin alpha by cos alpha, you will get this equation. So this is the equation of the OB. Now AC is perpendicular to OB. We know that. So what will be the slope of AC? It will be M2 will be minus 1 by M1. So this is the slope of AC, and it also passes through 0 comma 0. AC passes through the point C. AC passes through this coordinate. So y minus y1 is m x minus x1. So breaking tan pi by 4 plus alpha, we get this. Now cross multiplication or breaking the tan alpha and cross multiplying, we get this is the equation of the other diagonal AC. This is the equation of the other diagonal AC. Next, let us see. A line is passing through the point A3, 0. This is the line passing through. CD is passing through this, which is making 30 degree. First CD was making 30 degree with the positive x-axis. Now this line is rotated 15 degree clockwise. That means now this angle becomes 15 degree. So find the equation of the line C dash D dash. Okay. So slope of the line will be tan 15, which is tan 45 minus 30. So using tan A minus tan B, using tan A minus tan B. So we are calculating, putting the values, this, rationalizing the denominator. This is the slope of that line C dash D dash. Now equation of the line C dash D dash, I need a coordinate. So the line is passing through 3, 0. The line is passing through 3, 0. So y minus y1 is m into x minus x1. Solving it, we get this is the equation of the line C dash D dash. Okay, this is that equation. Next, find the equation of the altitudes of the triangle whose vertices. So see, the triangle vertices are given to us. Altitudes means perpendicular on the base. So this is the perpendicular, this is that perpendicular, and this is that perpendicular. So we have to find the equation of these altitudes, AD, BE and CF. So first of all, what we have to do, find the slope of BC. This is the slope of BC. Now AD is perpendicular to BC, so slope of AD will be, using m1 m2 equal to -1, we get the slope of AD. Now similarly, the slope of AC will be y2 minus y. This is using these coordinates, we find the slope of AC, and BE is perpendicular to AC. So again using m1 m2 equal to -1, we get the slope of BE. Similarly, slope of AB, using these two coordinates, I find the slope of AB, and CF is perpendicular to AB, so the slope of that will come 1, using m1 m2 equal to -1. Now for AD, see, it passes through 7, -1. So y2 minus y, this is y minus y1 is m slope of AD. It passes through 7 minus 1. So y minus y1 is m into x minus x1, equation of AD. Similarly, equation of BE, BE passes through -2, 8 and slope. So y minus y1 is m into x minus x1, we get the equation. CF passes through 1, 2. So y minus y1 is m into x minus x1, and we get the equation of CF. Next, friends, let's see this sum. The midpoints of the triangles are these. Find the equations of the sides of the triangle. So this is the midpoint given, midpoint given, midpoint givens. Okay. So let this be x1 y1, x2 y2, x3 y3. So I can say from here easily, we have to find the equations of the sides of the triangle. We have to find the equations of the sides of the triangle. So please watch here. We know that if we join the midpoints of two sides, it will be parallel to the base. Similarly, this will be parallel to this base. Similarly, this will be parallel to this base. So slope of PR is parallel to BC. So slope of PR is this. Therefore, slope of BC will be this. Because it's parallel, we know M1 should be equal to M2. The slopes should be same. So slope of BC is also same. Similarly, slope of PQ is this and slope of AC will also be this. Slope of QR is this. So slope of AB will also be this. Now let us find equation of AB. So AB is passing through 2, 1. So using y minus y1 is m into x minus x1, solving it, this is the equation. BC passes through minus 5, 7. So y minus y1 is m into x minus x1, we get the equation. AC is passing through minus 5, minus 5. So y minus y1 is m into x minus x1, and we get the equation of the line AC. Clear? Next, let's see the next sum, friends. So the next sum shows that the perpendicular drawn from the point this. Show that the perpendicular drawn from this point, on the line joining this and this, okay, divides it in the ratio 8:5. We have to show that this ratio is coming 8:5. Okay, so first of all, slope of AB is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Slope of AB will be y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. This is the slope of AB. Now equation of AB is y minus AB passes through, AB is passing through what? 6, 5. So using y minus y1 is m into x minus x1. This is the equation of AB. Similarly, slope of PQ. Now PQ is perpendicular to AB. So we will write slope of AB m1. So using m1 m2 equal to minus 1, we will calculate m2, which will come minus 2 by 3. So here is the slope of PQ, and PQ passes through the coordinate 4, 1. So equation of PQ, y minus y1 is m into x minus x1. So this is the equation of PQ, and this is the equation of AB. Now see, AB and PQ, they meet at Q. So if we solve these two equations, we are getting the x and the y coordinates of Q. We are getting the x and y coordinates of Q. Clear? That means the coordinates of Q are what? 46 by 13 and 17 by 13. Using this y, so let the ratio of division be lambda is to 1. Okay, so our section formula tells y will be lambda into y2 plus 1 into y1 by lambda plus, okay, section formula, as you already know, section formula. So let me show you first. Please watch here the section formula. Okay, so please watch here the section formula, how to write the section formula. Let me see if I have written. If not, I have show you. Okay, so the section formula for, so please watch here. This is a line A x1 y1, B x2 y2, P x comma y. Let the ratio be m is to n, so x should be mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n, and y should be my2 plus ny1 by m plus n. Okay, so this is the how we find the coordinates of the point which is dividing in the ratio m is to n, the line. So now let us come to the sum. Okay, so our sum says, so this is, it is dividing in the ratio lambda is to 1. It is dividing in the ratio lambda is to 1. So the coordinates of q already we got using this y part. So using the formula of the y, how to calculate y, my2 plus ny1 by m plus n. Using that already y coordinate we know, we can calculate lambda, and it is coming 8 is to 5. It is coming 8 is to 5. Clear? Let's see the next sum. Okay, the vertices of a triangle are given to us. These are the vertices of the triangle. Find the equation of the altitudes and the orthocenter. Okay, equation of the altitudes. These are the altitudes AF, BG and CE. So slope of AB using y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, we get the slope of AB. And now if I know AB, so I can calculate the slope of CE because CE is perpendicular to AB. Similarly, slope of BC is coming minus 5. So AF is perpendicular to BC, so we can get the slope. Similarly, slope of AC and BG is perpendicular to AC, so we can calculate the slope. Now for every altitude, first altitude is AF, which is passing through 10 comma 4. So y minus y1 is m into x minus x1. We get the equation. BG is passing through minus 4 comma 9. So y minus y1 is m, slope of BG, minus x minus x1. We get the equation. Similarly, CE passes through minus 2 comma minus 1. So y minus y1 is m into x minus x1. We get the slope of CE. Now watch one thing. The orthocenter is the intersection of the altitudes. That means if we solve any one equation, suppose let us solve equation 1 and equation 2. So here we are solving equation 1 and equation 2. We are getting the x and the y. So that is the coordinate of the orthocenter. That is the coordinate of the orthocenter. Clear? Next, friends, let's see the next sum. Find the equations of the medians of the triangle. The triangle vertices are given. So these are the vertices given. And median, please note that the median will bisect the base. The median drawn from A will bisect the base. So F is the midpoint of BC. Similarly, E is the midpoint of AB, G is the midpoint of AC. So we can find out the coordinates of E, F and G because they are the midpoints. Okay, so how to get the midpoints? x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2. So using this we get the coordinates of E, F and G. Now to find the equation of the median AF, okay, I need the slope and a coordinate. So A and F, both the coordinates I know, so I can easily find the slope of AF. Similarly, slope of BG I can find, slope of CE I can find. Now AF median is passing through 2, 5. So y minus y1 is m into x minus x1. So this is the equation of AF. Similarly, BG is passing through the point minus 4, 9. So y minus y1 is m slope of BG, x minus x1. We can get the equation. And median CE is passing through minus 2, minus 1. So y minus y1 is m into x minus x1. So we can get the equation of the line of the median CE. Next sum. Let's see the next sum. In what ratio is the line joining the points this and this divides the line joining the points this and this? So the line joining these two divides the line joining these two in what ratio? Let it be lambda is to 1. Let it be lambda is to 1. Okay. So first of all, we can find out the slope of the line PD. We can find out the slope of the line PD. Okay. So watch here. Let P divide the line AB in the ratio lambda is to 1. So that means I can find the x coordinate of P and the y coordinate of P. Okay. Using the formula my2 plus ny1 by m plus n and x equal to mx2 plus nx1 m plus n. Using these two we find the coordinates. Using these two we find out the coordinates of the P. Similarly, when P is on CD, when P, the point P also lies on CD. Okay. So slope of PC, how can I find? Slope of PC, y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Between C and D, what is the slope? This is how I can find. slope of PC. And slope of PD, how can I find slope of PD? So please watch here. Slope of PD will be y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, and calculating this we get 2 lambda by 2, which is lambda. So slope of PD is coming lambda. Okay. Now slope of PD should be equal to the slope of PC. Why? Because they are on the same straight line. So this was the slope of PC and this was the slope of PD. So making them equal, we find an equation, quadratic equation, and we find out the value of lambda. That means the ratio of division was 1:3. This was the ratio of the division. Next, in what ratio the line joining these 2 points divide the line this? Okay, so see, this is that line. In what ratio will AB divide this line? That is the question. So let it be lambda is to 1. So we can find out the coordinates of the P, x comma y. Now that P is also lying on this line. So instead of x I can put this, instead of y I can put this, equal to 4. We calculate this is the ratio of that. This is that ratio. Next question, prove that the points this are collinear. For collinear I told you that the slope of the line, this, suppose this is A, this is B, this is C. So slope of AB, slope of BC and slope of AC, see, all are coming half, half, half. Since all the slopes are equal, so the points are collinear. So the points will be called as collinear points. So friends, let's see the next sum. Find the equation of the internal bisector of the angle. This is that internal bisector of the angle BAC. Vertices of the triangle are given to us. Please watch one thing. The internal bisector always divides the line in this ratio. BD is to DC. BD is to DC should be AB is to AC. Please remember, BD is to DC should be in this ratio. AB is to AC. So what is the length of AB? √10. What is the length of AC? √10. That means AB is to AC is coming 1:1. So BD is to DC will also be 1:1. That means D, this is 1:1. So D is the midpoint of B and C. So the coordinates of D, I can find x1 plus x2 by 2. Coordinates of D. So now the coordinate of D is 4, 4. So slope of AD I can find y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. And I need any one coordinate. So let it be 5, 2. So the equation of AD will be y minus y1 is m into x minus x1, and we get this equation. Let's see the next sum, friends. So watch here, the next sum says that a rectangle has two opposite vertices, this and this. These are the two opposite vertices. If the other two vertices lie on the line, so this is that line x equal to 3. The other two vertices lies on this line. find the equations of the sides of the rectangle. So let's see. First of all, please watch here. Let this line is x equal to 3. That means x will always be 3. X will always be 3, and y coordinate I don't know. Let it be L and let it be K. Let it be L, let it be K. Okay, so it is a rectangle, so AC and CD has to be perpendicular. So slope of AC I will find. Slope of CD I will find. They are perpendicular, so M1, M2 is -1. So solving, making it a quadratic equation, solving, we get the values of K as 1 or 6. We get the values of K as 1 or 6. Clear? That means K is 1. That means the coordinate of C I can write. It can be 3, 1 or 3, 6. It can be 3, 1 or 3, 6. Similarly, AB is perpendicular to BD. So what is the slope of AB? This. What is the slope of BD? This. Using the formula y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Now these two lines are perpendicular, so their slopes will be, product of the slopes is -1, and this comes a quadratic equation, and if we solve it, I am getting L as 1 or 6. So the coordinate of the B should be either 3, 1 or 3, 6. Coordinate of B. This is the coordinate of C. And these are the coordinates of B. Okay. So in that case, what is the slope of AC? This is the slope of AC. It was K minus 2. It was K minus, this was the slope of AC. It was K minus 2 by 2. Okay. And what is the slope of BD? The slope of BD was L minus 2 by 2. BD. This was the slope of BD. 5 minus L by 2. Okay. This is slope of AC was K minus 2 by 2. Slope of AC. AC is perpendicular to BD. So slope of BD was this. Okay. Putting the value of L. So which is coming -12. That means K minus 2 by 2. And putting the value of K 6. That means from here what we can find out, it's coming 2. Clear? This is the slope of AC. Please watch here. Slope of AC, this is equal to the slope of BD. So putting the value of L, we already got the value of L as 1, putting this value. Okay, so we are getting this value and putting the value of K as 6. So now equation of AC will be what? Y minus y1 is slope of AC, x minus x1. Equation of BD. For BD, it passes through 3, L, and L already we know is 5. Okay, 3, K. BD passes through. We are taking D. 5 comma 5. So y2 minus y1 is m into x2 minus x1. This is BD. BD passes through 5 comma 5. Slope of AB, now AB passes through 1 comma 2. So y minus y1 is m into x minus x1. An equation of CD. CD passes through 5 comma 5 and slope is 2. So this is how we get the equation of all the sides of the rectangle. This is how we get the equation of all the sides of the rectangle. Next, friends, let's see the next sum. So next sum says, find the vertices of the square inscribed in the triangle this. So this is the triangle and there is a square inscribed in it. Find the vertices of the square. Okay, so let the vertices name be H, G, F and K. Okay, H, G, F and K are the vertices of the triangle. So now here, please hold on 1 minute. Okay friends, so these are the vertices of the triangle. Let this part be K. So the coordinate of H will be K comma 0 and side of the square let it be A. Side of the square let it be A. So the coordinate of E will be K comma A. X coordinate is K and Y coordinate is A. Similarly G, coordinate of G, it will be, see from the origin how far it is. How far it is from the origin. It is K plus A far away from the origin. So X coordinate is K plus A and Y is 0. Similarly the coordinate of F will be K plus A comma A. So we got all the coordinates of the square. Now our target will be to see what is the slope of BF. Please watch here. BF should be equal to the slope of CF. Why? Because they are on the same line. So this is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 between BF and CF. So solving it, we get this part. We get this part. Similarly, slope of BE and slope of AE are same because they are on the same line. So this is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. And solving this, we are getting this part. Okay, so putting the value of k equal to 2a in this, we are getting the value of a as this, and now again putting the value of a in k equal to 2a, we are getting the k. So we got a and k. That means the vertices now will put in the e, which is k comma e. We get the coordinates of e. F was k plus a comma a. Putting the coordinate value of k and a, we get f. H was k comma 0, we get h. G was k plus a comma 0, we get g. Next, a line is such that its segment between the lines this and this is bisected at the point this. Find its equation. Okay, so see, watch here. There is a line whose equation given, there is a line whose equation given, and between these two lines there is another line which is bisected at P. Okay, so let the coordinate of this be a comma b and this be c comma d, and P's coordinate is given to you, which is bisected, means it is midpoint. So ratio is 1:1. So I can easily write that the coordinates of P will be a plus c by 2 and b plus d by 2. But a plus c by 2 is given as 1 and b plus d by 2 is given as 5. So I can write a plus c as 2 and b plus d as 10. So from here I can write c is this and d is this from these two. C is this and d is this. Okay, so now watch one thing. The coordinate A, which is a comma b, lies on this line. So I can, instead of x I can put a and y I can put b. So this is the equation we got. Similarly, the coordinate b, which is c comma d, lies on the second equation. So instead of x I can put c and y I can put d. And in place of c I put this, in place of d I put 10 minus b. Solving it, we get this equation. Now we will solve these two equations, and when we solve these two equations, see, we are getting a, similarly we are getting b. Now putting the value of a, we are getting c, and putting the value of b, we are getting d. So that means a, b, c, d we got, so we can easily find the slope of AP. AP slope, I can y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. This is the slope of AP, and AB passes through the coordinate 1 comma 5. So y minus y1 is m into x minus x1, and we got the equation of the line AB. This is the equation of the line AB. So friends, with this we complete the part 1 of the straight lines, and I hope that you have understood it little bit. So my suggestion is that please try to follow the class and try to note down the things which I am discussing, and please try to practice with me, then only you will be able to understand the chapter. So this is a very interesting chapter, but I hope that you will slowly watch it. This is part 1, and then I will be uploading part 2. Part 2 is coming very soon, so you will be looking part 2, but please go through part 1 first of all. Okay, so then only you will be able to understand part 2, and then again I will upload part 3. So in this way there will be few sections of the straight lines. So please, that's all from my side. So continue watching Parijat sir classes, and my suggestion is please keep like, share and subscribe my channel so that I can make more and more videos for you. So once again, thank you very much. Thank you.